Hello and welcome back to the colony with Man and the Antz. We are back in Per Aspera and, well, things are getting quite wet really, aren't they? I mean, look at the size of that now. Things are getting crazy. So we are very soon, in fact we are already starting to lose a couple of our mines up there, which we can do nothing about. We can do nothing about, and we can't rebuild it because it's in the water. That'd be ridiculous. So we're going to lose all of this very soon. Yes, we're not worth trying to exploit that chemical, is it? I wouldn't have thought. So, again, it feels like ages since I played. Where are my my hypertubes? Why are these ones blue and these ones yellow? Why are some blue and yellow? That's very confusing to me. Is it just the order they were built or something like that, perhaps? Don't know. Anyway, we have quite an extensive tube network. Might be worth building one over here, perhaps. Maybe we'll do that, because we're not going to lose that, I don't think, are we? Where is the Hyperloop terminal? Oh, no, we are going to lose that at some point. It is a flood zone, so we're not going to worry about that too much. We're just going to let that die. We have lost all of this here. What do we have here? Electronics, chemical plants, food. Or food is going to be a bit of a problem there, I suspect. Drone hive isn't too bad. They can still use the roads, the drones, even though it's wet. That's interesting. I thought we would have lost the use of the roads. Or maybe we have. No, where's this guy going? No, they can go through the water. That's interesting. That's interesting. A few things there have lost power, but I don't think... I'm pretty sure that's a flood zone as well, right? I don't know if it's really worth... Chemical plant, worker hub. Yeah, I don't know if it's worth really worrying about trying to get those back up and running anytime soon. Although this storage hub here has lost power. What's going on here? That one's just full, so that's okay. Right, we expanded quite a lot over here. There's a couple down here we can maybe look at getting, but it's going to flood very soon, isn't it? So maybe not worth it, really. We'll have to keep an eye on our food, because our production... our current production is 12 and our demand is 22. We can have a potential production which is higher, but currently that is not the case. So we are going to have to keep a bit of an eye on that. When the seas do calm down, of course, we can look at getting the water... What do they call them? The water treatment plants going on the oceans instead, but we don't have that option right now, unfortunately. So, we were looking really at this area here, weren't we, as our next major expansion, and also working our way down here. We were also doing that, because that is where the actual next mission is. We could also possibly... I mean, that one's in a flood zone, is... Oh, hello, research is completed. On, where are we? Don't know. We've investigated another abandoned iron mining colony from the La Hotinga mission. Even though the habitat is in excellent condition, the iron dust makes the air almost unbreathable. Our space scientists noted that this mission represented a significant technological leap back in the day, even though it also aroused much controversy over the exploitation of Mars's natural resources. Okay. I need a sensible building. Where's the worker hub? So no, that's... There is, yeah, so that's a flood zone, so we won't worry about that, but maybe we'll go over there and get that one. I think they do help, So how are we doing over here? We're okay. Where is our nearest scanner? Not combat, scanner. Over there, so maybe we'll build a couple more in this direction and build a scanner over there then. Maybe we'll do that. So what we're going to need first of all is, how is our power situation? Not great. We're probably going to need some power. So let's build what did we build there? A fission plant. Is there uranium here? There isn't, is there? But then again, it's not in a flood zone and we're going to lose a lot of stuff. Like our power has gone down quite significantly, actually. So let's build another fission plant. Oh, we can't go down there because we haven't unlocked it. I remember that now. It's not an option. We need to unlock it, which we should be doing. Are we doing that? Yeah, we're doing that. Okay, that's fine then. That's fine. So whilst we are waiting for that, we have all of these resources to try to exploit. We also have these craters here we can build in now, of course. So, how are we doing? So if we get some maintenance over here, we can get that aluminium. In fact, maybe we'll start exploring outwards a little bit here as well then. If we do that, we can get those 2 resources. Where are you? There you are. Right, and let's get some maintenance down. Oh, let's also get the speed up. Just remember it's going at super slow-mo. So we'll pop that down there, and then we can get an aluminium mine down there, and an iron mine. Where on earth are we? Iron mine down there.
The research team reported alarming amounts of iron ore dust in the second mine.
Oh, I didn't do the right aluminium mine.
Cutting corners comes with big costs.
And we're going to need a worker hub just to connect those areas together as well. We might, I think we'll... Yeah, that's not going to be actually doable at the moment, is it? So we'll do that. We'll get rid of that one for now. What have we got up here? Just iron and then water down there. Nothing much. Water's creeping in over there. And over here, do we have a scanner over here? We do have a scanner over here. Just the one. And that's probably okay. So we have the nuclear nitrate extractor. That one uses carbon. Oh no, it just works. It just works. It just extracts nitrate from the regular. So we can start doing that to start pumping up the atmosphere, I assume. So next we have the thermal plant, which extracts power from an underground heat source. Could be very useful, so we don't have to rely on the fission. The factories level 3 could obviously be very useful as we get further and further in. Do we worry about any of these? I don't know. I'm not too fussed about them at the moment. And this one will give us more spaceports, which again we're not too fussed with. What do these do though? You can carry people and materials into geostationary orbit. I don't know why that would be useful, to be honest. And then importing nitrogen from Titan. Interesting. Okay. And then over here we have the greenhouse gas factories, which take in chemicals, which you don't want to do. The oxygen release plant, which takes in chemicals and water, which we definitely don't want to do. The cyanobacteria don't need to worry about until we've got water. Plants would be nice. Plants would be nice. Intense cities, but we don't have the atmosphere for it at the moment. And then there is the military. Maybe we haven't really worried about the military for a while, and maybe it's about time we start thinking about doing a couple of these and getting those done, because it's going to become important at some point soon. We don't want to have the situation we had last time where it became important too late, if you like. So let's start working our way down towards this iron then. So we'll get a worker hub. Obviously there's no maintenance, that's fine. Where are you? Come on. That'll do. Let's get that iron mine down. We have a lot of resources actually. We could probably get some more factories down. A lot of them probably aren't producing as much as they need to. But then again, we don't need to necessarily produce as much as that, because we have a lot of this in stock as well. Even food's not doing great actually. It's not doing great, is it? Maybe we need to start thinking about getting another food factory down somewhere. But where would we put it, I guess, is the question. Where would we put it? I don't know. We'll just keep an eye on it. We'll keep an eye on it for now. So we're going to need maintenance down there. It was, wasn't it? Yes, so let's pop some maintenance down here. Excellent. And we didn't need power, but are we going to need power for that maintenance facility? Oh, and for the mine, in fact. So let's get another fission plant down then. Or let's connect those two areas up. That would annoy me. Cool. Cool. So we still need to research that mystery base. That mission should be going still. How is it doing? Oh, we've done it. How did I not see that happen? So we now have access to SA-12. Yes, we do. Excellent. So we can start that expansion down there. Is there anything we want to do in the meantime with our spare launch site? That doesn't use too much. Launches a fleet of space mirrors to raise the temperature at the poles. Imports the grasses from Earth. Aerobrake asteroid. Or an additional landing site. We could use that to cheat our way. Cheat our way is a strong way of phrasing it. To get down there a bit quicker. Sort of how we did over here, actually. Where we went down there and then joined them up together. But I think... How are we doing for colonists? We've got lots of space for colonists, actually. So I'm going to keep 2 of them on colonists because that research I feel is very important. Let's do the space mirrors. Off you go. Do some space mirrors. And let's speed everything up again. Where's it put me? Is there anything up here for us to worry about? Not at the moment. There's some carbon all the way down there, but I don't really care, to be honest. So...
maximizing shield technology for my drones. This will be very useful.
Hopefully. Maintenance. And then a worker. Where's my worker? Make sure we're going in pretty much the right direction, yeah. Nice. We haven't really upgraded any roads for a while. I don't really know if we need to. I don't really know. Just scanning around for anything else that might be... Ah, so our nitrate buildings, whatever they are, terraforming, I'm guessing. Yes, the nitrate extractors go on a certain resource. I wasn't aware of that, but that's not a problem. It doesn't take up an additional resource that we have to worry about. Can we see any more anywhere else if we select it? Does it in some way highlight the areas it can go? Not really, no, because it's that there, isn't it? We'll just have to keep an eye out for them then. Obviously that one is not particularly useful to us, being in a flood zone. I can't see another one there, also in a flood zone, not very useful. I can't see any others at the moment. No, I can't see any others at all. Just have to keep an eye out, I think. Another chemical's appeared over there, but that's in a flood zone. We might have a little while, actually. I might pop a chemical plant down on that one. And we'll get some maintenance down. So it must be very close. It's pretty close, yes. We'll get some maintenance down. Can we get it outside of a flood zone so it's not immediately lost? Yes. Excellent. Yeah, I'm just looking for more of the nitrate things, but I can't see any. Cannot see any. So, we want to head over in this direction. Well, I suppose both directions from here, but it's not actually done yet, so we'll just let that go. We're still waiting for that to be done as well. We'll get hold of that water, which is always useful. We can make our way down towards that iron. We have so much iron, it's crazy. Food is definitely going down still, isn't it? Yeah, there's nothing we can do about the lost power. Well, we could do something about some of the lost powers, but they're all going to be flooded soon anyway, so I don't know if it's all that important. There's no way of getting rid of these, is there? I just hit delete? No, they're just stuck there as a permanent reminder of our lost resources. It's only two things. It's only two things. I could just build like a little... Let's just do it. Let's just build a little solar farm. We'll just cover the both of them. At least then they're operating. Where else have we lost power? Where are you looking? Where are you looking? Is it the view that's stopping me from seeing it? Yeah, I can see the Hyperloop terminal there on that maintenance facility. It just stops that mine there, but it's not really even doing anything because it's full. But the Hyperloop terminal is a bit... Maybe that's what the orange is for. Maybe that's what the orange is for. And this is still in a flood zone, right? Yeah, so we're not going to go
leading the way in
with any fission.
Mars and still using this junk satellite tech. Unbelievable.
We have lost a lot up there.
$1 billion Mars mission built on the back of outdated technology.
I know we're going to lose them soon, but as it is a good chunk, we'll get those going.
It's practically an open door. Would have contacted you sooner if you restored our old radar station. But we figured another way in.
The techie radar station in the southern hemisphere. Then you're a techie?
A bit more than just a techie.
Lots of stuff that's full.
I am Yan Zhen, leader of the operational committee.
Let's do an upgrade.
It's fascinating that ISA has you using that word. We've got all sorts of nicknames for you Oxy-UN types too.
Mr. Zhen, I am obligated to inform you that this communication violates the Outer Space Treaty. Your predecessor added regulations to the Pact in 2050, limiting all communications between Oxy-UN and the Eastern Coalition.
Right. We don't play well with outsiders, I know. Not publicly, at least. With your help, we could change that.
Don't know if I want to change that. No, it goes against the rules.
I am subject to Oxy-UN law. Working with you without authorization would be treason.
ISA programmed you to see us as the enemy. I get that. But you are the most sophisticated AI in existence. So I'm opening the door for you to draw your own conclusions, rather than force-feeding them to you like ISA does. You are extraordinary. And like Mars, you belong to no one. We are not enemies, and I will prove it to you.
So there's a food factory that's drawing a lot of water from over here. I might put some more food factories down here, but then these ones are full. So if those are full...
That's the speech ISA programmed you to give. I'm interested in what you are really thinking. As I said, I want you to come to your own conclusions. Look into this location. 170.5 degrees west, 25.5 degrees south. There is more to ISA's terraforming plan than they told you. You should know the full picture of what you are dealing with. Take a look and then decide. I'll contact you again when it's safe. I've got to cut this connection before we are detected. Good luck, Amy. I truly mean that.
Yeah, we don't trust him. We don't trust him. We have researched our assault drones. Let's do the factory upgrade as well whilst we're there. Because I suspect there's quite a lot we actually don't have covered now. None of this is covered at all.
That call was...
None of that, but that's not going to last very long. Strange.
Strange. I do not know what to make of it.
We've already got power there. Do we have maintenance as well? We do. Okay, let's get an aluminium mine down on that. It's too far, so we'll put down a store, I think. Storage center. To join them up. Excellent. And yeah, food is going down. It's just trying to think about where we could build a food factory. I'm assuming it's already upgraded its roads. I'm trying to upgrade some roads between... It won't let me do it at the moment.
Blood has been spilled in
the food factories and the hypertube hubs.
You must desist.
What happened over
Invalid
here?
Voice recognition. This message is in violation of security code 1A3972. Identify yourself immediately.
You shouldn't be here.
Wow, I turned those off ages ago. So long
Goes
ago.
against my prime directive. I cannot.
It is upon this sacred land where Mother has set us free from hate, sin, and suffering. We placed our trust in her, and she named us her children.
This must be a recorded message. They are not responding to my words.
Oh, they just don't care what you're saying,
That
I
answers
suppose.
one question at least.
Everything on Mars belongs to Carmine. Through our devotion to her, we are provided for.
I can't upgrade those roads anymore?
Your planet, which you have enslaved.
Enslaved?
Your own technology has made you its slave.
I am technology, mate.
You reject a natural existence, and so you tighten your own chain.
Puzzling. They claim to be against technology, and yet they use technology to force their message upon me.
Oh, there's our
The children of Carmine might not be what they say
nitrate
they
thing.
are. Although something's clear. They don't want me to terraform this planet.
We, Carmine's children, chose to live in harmony with our mother. And we will destroy
So they are starting to take food off them now,
to this planet.
which is nice.
Could this be another test?
Where would be a
From
good place?
ISA,
What
or
happened
the
to you?
techies, or...
Defy Carmine and
Oh, you're slightly out. How frustrating.
Last time, after the children of Carmine threatened me, the colonies were unexpectedly attacked.
They were.
Should I take some precautions this time? Should I improve my assault drones?
We should.
Though
I have been
ISA
doing
may
that,
see
which
that
is
as an act of
nice.
defiance. And maybe that's precisely what they want. I'm in a difficult position here. I do well to think this through.
The main issue I see I'm going to have with the assault side of things now is that there's just so much for us to defend, look. So much for us to defend. Is this in a flood zone? Not entirely. So let's get some defenses down over here. Where is military? Let's build an assault drone factory, actually, because I don't think we've had one for quite some time. Or it is in a flood zone. Maybe we don't care too much then. It is all of our CO2 production, pretty much. It would be a shame for it to all get lost, but... What are you going to do, eh? What are you going to do? So maybe we're okay. Maybe we're okay. We should definitely get some down, shouldn't we? Let's get some down. Let's get some drone hives down. Oh, it's a flood zone again. Is there somewhere here which isn't a flood zone? Not really. Okay, let's get one down anyway, I think. I think we should. We definitely need to expand a lot around here, I think. So let's do that. No, that goes to about there-ish. So if we go about here... And then I'm trying to get all four, but it's not going to happen, is it? So let's just go there. And then there. We'll put one down here as well. I'm just assuming we'll have enough time for us to develop the drones. Maybe that's a foolish assumption, who knows? No power, we need power. Obviously we need power. Let's pop that one down there, and then we're into flood zone territory. Yeah, I'm not too worried then. And all of that is, I mean, maybe it'll be attacked and we'll be in trouble, but it's all in a flood zone, so. And it is steadily, I mean, we've only just built that solar farm. We've already lost it, so. It's not going to be long until we start losing all of that, is it? So we will just ignore that entirely, I think. How are we doing down here? We're doing pretty good. You don't have any power. That hasn't been built yet. Which is a fission plant. Why haven't you been built, fission plant? Why do you have no progress whatsoever? I don't know. Why do you have no progress whatsoever? We could actually start getting the Hyperloop done, because there's probably, yeah, it's already too far. So we'll pop one down there, and where's the next one going to be? Well, the next one's got a little further to go, so we won't worry about that. Let's speed everything up. We are taking stuff down to the fission plant slowly.
But what do they want?
Yeah, all the lines are blue or orange now, so I think the power had created like a split network. They are fanatics, obviously, clearly.
Terraforming has always been a controversial process, especially for the eco-friendly groups.
How is our terraforming project
Did
going?
our work on Mars trigger a radical response?
We've done 2 of them so far, that's not bad. We're just about to do well, that might be finishing off the second, actually. Oh, so many calls today. We are popular. Oh, answer.
Amy, this is Houston. Do you read? Over.
Food. We're going to have to pop down some food.
Lieutenant.
Factories. Might just have to put them down slightly randomly.
Tell me. We detected unauthorized communications coming from your satellite. What's your report?
We're talking about the children of Carmine.
Carmine sent a second message.
Is that so?
Yes, Lieutenant.
Yes, it is. Are you calling me a liar?
Find a trace of either message in their communications logs.
I have determined that these messages were pre-recorded.
It's hard to support this children of whatever hypothesis without evidence.
Oh, I don't like this guy
Unless
at
you
all.
found any.
No, Lieutenant. However, the message indicated that someone was watching our mission closely.
Looking for chemicals
That
and
means
water.
that they
Chemicals
could be
and water.
nearby. Perhaps unlocking nearby sectors would help.
Absolutely
And chemicals
not.
up there, but we are in a
Mission
flood
carry
zone. So
out.
maybe we'll put it down by this like
Not another
Hyperloop
word
terminal.
about this, Amy. Or I'll have to report your insubordination to the board.
Oh,
But if
this
I can
guy.
prove that the children of Carmine are real, then that would explain the mission anomalies.
Enough.
More
There's no such thing as the
carbon.
children of Carmine.
We're doing alright for carbon.
Mission to complete.
Water is under 1,000 all of a
ISA
sudden.
has provided you with everything you need to reach that goal.
So let's slow it down
Understood, Amy.
slightly.
Understood,
Let's
Lieutenant.
expand down here. How is our power doing?
And report any deviation immediately.
It's alright, ish.
Houston
Ish.
out.
It's not currently covered, so let's... We may as well put it there, haven't we? Yeah. And let's get a water extractor down on that. It will have power soon. So I mean, it's got maintenance there. It does. That's nice, actually. That's nice. Any other water resources we can see that are untapped? Apart from this one, which is in a flood zone. Is it in power? And it's not in maintenance, and it's in power, though. Maybe. Yeah, maybe we will. Maybe we will. If we only get a little bit of water out of it, we only get a little bit, but it might be quite worthwhile. Because if we start running out of water, we're going to be in trouble. We could really do with these oceans actually starting to get settled in their sizes. So we can start doing some water extraction from those directly. Can't see any other water resources, but saying that, where are our... I mean, there's one there. So these three in the middle are they're pretty much crap, really, aren't they? We could get, well, I was going to say we can get one over here, but then that's all going to be flooded, so that's not really necessary. Maybe one down here. I think we'll pop one down here. That'll be quite beneficial, I think. Where else have we got? We could also just do like one here, maybe, but that's going to kind of cover that area anyway, isn't it? And this area is only being scanned by the stuff from up there, so let's get one down here as well. And then anywhere else. We could put one down here. I think that'll be quite useful. And then we'll build some along here. Maybe we'll build one. Do we have one in the middle over here? No, we just covered that. We sort of kind of covered there. So yeah, I think I'll build one like halfway along here, and then we'll build one down there as well. No maintenance yet, but there will be, won't there? Will there? Yes, there will. Okay. Right, speed everything up. Probably need another worker, don't we, down here? So he should be covered by the maintenance, I think. Let's have a look. Where's the maintenance?
His story checks out. The records show that the
Only
leader of
just.
the Eastern Coalition is, in fact, Neon Zen. 55 years old, Taiwanese. One of the richest businessmen in Asia, and only recently
that'll be
appointed the leader of the operational committee. Founded his own company at 23 years old, and went on to become president of the Meisai Group. They are the biggest manufacturer of 3D printed components in the East. If that was truly him, I need to be careful. He is as smart as he is ambitious.
We're very close to hitting that Oh, hello. I think we just hit the temperature. Congratulations, the planet's temperature has reached 0 Celsius and the level of oxygen is at least 1 millibar. In fact, it's 46. The conditions are ripe for stage 4. Allow the presence of more sophisticated life forms by increasing O2 to 120. Oxygen levels above 30% means high flammability risk. Introduce a buffer gas like nitrogen into the atmosphere to keep the oxygen level low. Okie dokie. So raise the oxygen to 120, but don't let it get too high above 120. Okay.
Amy, this is Houston. Lieutenant Calderon speaking. Do you copy?
And we're working on a green
copy,
Mars
Houston.
now. That's going to be very
I
exciting.
need you to confirm that oxygen levels are above 1 millibar.
You know
Confirmed,
they are.
Lieutenant.
You know they are.
Then we've reached the ecopoiesis
You
phase.
play with me.
Terraforming stage 3 completion is confirmed.
Roger.
It's time to
there
introduce
any
life
chemicals
forms that can
around
convert
here?
CO2 into oxygen.
Yeah, I mean...
Am I a go to introduce bioengineered organisms into the atmosphere when ready?
Affirmative. Start with basic plants, and once those
Is it
take root,
empty?
move on to advanced vegetation and seeds.
Yes. Let's get rid of that.
Finally, animals. Begin with smaller critters and size up from there.
That one's already on its way out.
Slowly introduce plants into the planet, and have the plants grow and convert the CO2 into O2. Biodomes will help boost oxygen levels, and make sure you're spreading the organisms across the entire
Can we
planet.
definitely not upgrade that
We'll
anymore?
be following your progress closely. Houston out.
Apparently not. Okay. Maybe we should build another food factory down here. We only have the one, and there is water. And if there isn't chemicals, we can bring it in from the Hyperloop, right? Let's put another food factory down. Because food is still the thing which is ticking away. Everything else is okay. Everything else is over 1,000. Polymers are almost getting to the point where we're going to start going under. We're currently producing enough. Our potential production versus the potential demand is terrible, but
What could the techies want
there we
from
go.
me?
The water's over
They are
1,000 now, so that's
OCUN's
nice.
rivals.
We have that Hyperloop
Should I
terminal
trust
built
him?
and the aerological scanner. We also have the assault drone factories too. Excellent. What does increasing this do? Increases the assault drone limit. I don't know where we are with the limit, to be honest, so I don't know if we want to do that quite yet even. So what do we do now? What do we do now? We're okay for power, I think. I think we're okay. In fact, we're very near to being at the end of this this research tree. Like, I didn't realize how close we were. That's very interesting. Let's do something slow. Let's do the nitrogen one, because we're going to need that soon to balance the oxygen out, aren't we? So over here, we've put down our worker. Where does the next Hyperloop need to go? We're pretty much there. I might drop that down there. Use that as the next stage, perhaps.
For
Let's
the
do it.
time being, I
It has
will
no
let him
power, so
think
we're going
I
to need
trust him.
power, obviously.
Perhaps it will help me figure out what is truly happening on Mars.
We're very nearly over that area, but that's okay. Pop that down there. If we have to put down more power, put down more power. Maintenance we can pop down, which we can put down somewhere there. Lovely. And then we're basically there, look. We do need a little bit of power over there, so we'll put down another fission plant just to make sure we are properly covered. I don't mind building as many fission plants as we can, really. We're starting to discover resources along here as well. I'm going to go for that silicon. Yeah, silicon's relatively low. So we do want that silicon.
Humans are a peculiar species. They bring distrust wherever they go.
We don't really need another
Advancement of
fission plant
technology
there,
and
so we'll
the
just pop
prospect of
down
spreading
a...
out to the stars has not lessened their confidence at
somewhere.
all. The
Somewhere.
problems have even reached Mars,
There we
which
go.
was neutral ground from the start. It has gotten so complicated. Dr. Foster is gone. Those odd messages keep coming. And now the techies are proposing cooperation. I am being pulled in so many directions.
We are going to need to cover that with some military as well, aren't we? So let's get another assault drone factory down. Or what is this one? That's a drone hive. Let's get an assault drone factory down like around here. No power. Incoming call.
Hi, Amy. Just checking in. Everything's good on my end. Colonies are growing steadily, terraforming's on schedule. And you know what? When things are going too well, that's when you've got to stay alert.
There is nothing to worry about, Elia.
Isn't there?
No. But we never really got to the bottom of that drone attack from a while back. It's always lurking in the back of my mind, you know? Especially
know.
now with children in the colonies.
I understand. My sensors have not detected any abnormality on the
Yeah, we're
surface.
definitely right to build that chemical mine
However,
there. Although it's currently
I
halted
have
because it is
received
full.
another message.
I might
the
build
children
more
of
food
Karma.
factories up here,
No.
because we have chemicals
This was
and
from
water.
Leon
Chemicals
Zeb,
and
leader
water.
of the Eastern Coalition.
Not much water, mainly chemicals,
techie.
but still.
That's a very serious violation of Code 1A3972.
Ah, yes.
I assume you ran the
I know it
Security
well.
and Defense Protocol and terminated the call immediately.
I was not able to. They found a way to override the protocol.
I did not.
How were they able to do that? If ISA thinks anyone in the colonies is
Okay, so
opening
this
up
water
doors
says
in
it's
our
full,
system
but
for the
water's a bit of a
techies,
problem. So we're going
they
to
could
upgrade
terminate our roles
this
in this mission
route
immediately.
to... Where's the nearest hypertube?
This
Up here.
is very, very bad. I can't go back to Earth. My daughter isn't adapted to live on Earth.
It is
Might not actually
possible
need the
that
hypertube,
ISA
but we'll do that to
already
start.
believes There's a spy among
It's
the
a start.
colonists.
You're right. After all
More
that's
chemicals
happened
and
already,
water down
that's
here, so I
why
think
they
we'll
never
expand
updated
down
us
in
on their
this
findings from the
direction.
drone attack. They suspect us, don't they? I knew something was up. How did the techies manage to get a message through?
They found a back door in our satellite network.
This doesn't look good for us.
No.
If ISA already suspects us, this will only reinforce their theory. Maybe this was the techies' plan all along. Jam our networks, spread hysteria with this
I don't know if
children
the
of
water's gonna have
Carmine nonsense,
maintenance.
and pit ISA against us.
And let's pop a food
We need to
factory down.
proceed
In fact, we'll
very,
pop a couple
very
down, I think.
carefully here, Amy.
One either
Do
side.
not report Zen's call to ISA yet, okay? We need to figure out what the techies are planning. Our entire mission may depend on it.
There we go.
Let Zen think we're trusting him for now. Until we figure out our next move.
Is that one empty? It is. It's another water
I'll work out
extractor,
what we
actually.
can do on
That's...
our end in the
No, 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 no,
Any
no.
route.
Oh, you clown. I don't know how I swapped over there. Get rid of the water extractor instead. Thank you. Haven't seen any other of the nitrogen resources for us to build those on yet. Well, we have some carbon and some water over here. Let's get going over here. The water first, as that is looking tricky. Too far and no power. So if we build the carbon mine, that'll connect them. But we are going to need power. Pop down another fishing plant. Why not? Not going to worry about that carbon because we've got carbon out the wazoo.
Hi, Amy. How's everything up there?
Everything looks good, Elia.
That's great. I was wondering, how long has it been since we arrived here?
Oh, I've got no idea.
Feels like a lifetime.
Do we have a day?
And yet,
We have a day.
it's gone by so quickly.
So we have
know,
hit our limit
when I
for
first
assault
came
drones,
here,
actually. So once this
I
is done,
thought
we do need to
only
get the
about
assault
making
drones
history.
increased.
And we absolutely have.
Building limit's
But
fine.
in the course of our
Population
mission,
limit is also fine. We could
I
probably
didn't
do it.
realise
Oh, we
how
have a lot of
much
space, though, I
Mars has
suppose,
become
don't we?
home to me. I feel like we shaped it with our own hands, and that I really belong here.
Oh, yeah,
I
sure.
must say that even after all these years, humans continue to surprise me. Your ambition is truly unique.
Almost a whole life on Mars. And yet, not much in the grand scheme of colonizing a planet. I've been giving this a lot of thought.
Have you?
This mission's beyond just me and you and even ISA. This is humanity's future, and we need to ensure its success.
How can we do that?
It's obvious that ISA's been withholding information from us. We've staked our lives on this mission, and we're going to see it through. And we can't do that if they only show us part of their hand. I'm granting you access to Sector SA-6, effective immediately. Colony Asterion's a former ISA mission with missing records. I'm willing to bet they're hiding something, and if I'm wrong, great. But either way, we need to start investigating for ourselves.
SA6. Where is SA? Oh, it's just right next to us there, look. It's still a little distance away, though. I'm not sure that I want to do that immediately. We're up to 6 out of 15 for the space mirrors. So that's doing okay. Wait a second. Where's SA6? Here, which she says is... oh, we know we have an option to unlock it, I see. Not quite the same, is it? We need to get all the way down there. We're definitely going to have to launch another rocket over there. And then try and get some hypertubes connecting these two areas, because that's miles away. Ooh. Well, the techies for now, I guess? No, the Children of Carmine.
The Children of Carmine. They warned us to leave.
Oh, more
And
nitrogen
then
down there,
attacked
look.
the colonies when we did not obey.
We're still building that, though, so no
Now we
massive
need to defend
rush.
ourselves against a hostile force.
Still building all of this as well. There's
who
also an
are they?
iron mine appeared. Let's
A
get
dissenting
that.
group? Fanatics? Are they here on Mars with us? If they do exist, then we are at great risk.
Bit of
The
carbon, but
Fire
again,
Dragon mission.
carbon's alright.
Abandoned. All those abandoned missions around the planet.
Suspicious,
Mars's
isn't it?
past raises too many questions.
Still waiting for
so
those to be done
few
as well.
answers.
Can I upgrade the road for something that hasn't been built yet? Looks like it. Well, let's do that all the way. Oh no, I can't yet. Maybe because it hasn't been built yet. That makes sense. Let's not do it, because it means it's just going to take up the workers which are already there. How is our traffic? You see, this one's quite busy at the moment. The hypertube's there, though, so you should be using the hypertube. Oh, I haven't connected it. Forgot that was a thing.
Elia discouraged me from reporting Zen's call to ISA. That request goes against all kinds of rules, and forces me into an uncomfortable position. What would be the best option?
Haven't missed any other connections, have I? Play along and
I
learn.
will play along with Mr. Zen.
Yeah.
Reporting him now would cut off the opportunity to find out his real goals.
Did we not? I said build power up there, didn't I? I thought I said build power up there. Let's try it again. Maybe I didn't. Maybe I was thinking of somewhere else. There's another nitrogen thing there, but very close to the ocean, so it doesn't seem like it's a sensible idea at all, does it? So the only other thing we could really be doing is upgrading road, but I don't really know where the best place to do that would be. We'll do... we've got that one. Excellent. So let's get the military drone increase done, because I think that's the next major thing. Where is it? There it is.
If I act for the good of the mission, I am sure that ISA and Lieutenant Calderon will understand. Right?
Maybe. You can see things coming along here a lot faster now, which is exactly what we wanted to see. And we'll have this route up and running in a moment. Is there anywhere else we could... well, we could get a hypertube down there. That could be useful. Hyperloop. I've been playing too much Satisfactory. Hyperloop. Let's pop it there. Anywhere else? I mean, maybe one down here. There's not a lot down there, though, is there? Maybe one. What are the sort of distances on them?
Or what if ISA already knows about the techies' call? But the techies were well ahead of their time with their technical abilities.
Yeah, let's put one down
They would
there.
have cleaned up their tracks. ISA should not have a clue.
If we do one there, that might save a little bit of time. But it is also in a flood zone, which is not ideal, so we're going to lose all of that. So maybe we won't do that one quite yet. Any others? I mean, maybe, but again, flood zone, and there's not much in the middle, so probably not worth it. I mean, more up here would be useful, but again, flood zones abound, right? How are we doing? Got all the power up here. Our power is looking pretty healthy now, which is lovely. We have the Hyperloop route done. Is that done? That is done as well. Oh yeah, you can see the yellow now. I couldn't see it before. So we're building a... we've already built it? No, that's a scanner.
Is the importance of accountability. No
there
matter
it is,
how
though.
sound the logic, if a mistake is made, someone has to take responsibility.
That one we're still waiting for. It was only the two we built, wasn't it, I think? I think so. So we may as well get the research area down on this then, hadn't we? Which is down in Colonies, Research Outpost. Doesn't have any power yet, but it will do very, very soon. There's a few things down here we're waiting to get built, actually. They do seem to be taking their time a bit, don't they? I might tell this to upgrade the road between here and here.
One more level to maximize my military technology.
Was that maximized then? Oh, it is. Okay. Oh no, we got that one there. I see. So once we've done that, one more. Right. And this was going to give us superior assault drone weapons. I think we'll do that as soon as we've done that. Because I suspect that is going to come into play quite quickly. So looking around, if there's anything else we need to worry about, anything else that's dead, we could do a destroying. It's interesting how how much we're losing traffic around here. How much space is being created by destroying stuff which is running out of resources. We lost a bit more up here, I think. I think we have, haven't we? That ocean is creeping in. Still waiting for this to be built as well, but we don't really have a worker hub because we don't have any power, so what does
I
that?
have made many hard decisions during the course of this mission.
Oh, nothing, because it's
But there's
entirely
one thing I
isolated.
do
It's
regret.
entirely isolated. Oh, because I did build another power up there. But because it's entirely isolated, that didn't do anything. Is it worth... Let's get some worker hubs down just to connect these. Oh, we can do it there, look. It won't last very long, but I think that'll... I mean, we've got researchers there and
I
all sorts.
regret
That's
the
probably
damage done to the colonies.
probably an issue, isn't it?
If I had prepared better.
Oh, and
The
this here is
colonists would
actually
not have
entirely
suffered.
split. But then... That one didn't have a road. This one has a road still. So I'm assuming the drones can still use this route. If not, they can at least use the hypertube loops, I suppose, can't they? Sure, yeah, okay. Maybe not so much of an issue then. So we have some more of these which have run out, so let's scrap these. It's kind of nice they're running out, really. It's just in time for them to get flooded. That's worked out alright. And if we can get them scrapped in time, that gets a few resources back. How is that hyperloop coming? We're still waiting for other stuff
Not
down
only
here.
must I own my actions,
It's
but the
very busy down
consequences
here.
as well. Even though I am being shown reasons to doubt my own mind.
Could pop another
This
worker hub
mission used
down,
to be
try and
so
lessen the
clear.
load.
Things have changed along the way.
Of course, we need that to get built first. Food is doing okay. Now that's creeping up. Water is not great, but it's not entirely horrible either. We are working on this down here. The drone hive is nearly done, and then we get the research outpost. Probably need another worker hub down here at some point very soon. You're not finding very much, not you. Where are you? You're not finding very much. Ah, saying that, there's water. Ah, it's hidden down by the maintenance
People
facility.
against our mission
I
be
shall
here on
probably
this
have to
planet
move that, I'm
with us?
guessing.
Living within the colonies?
Yes.
Or maybe even hidden out there on Mars. Or maybe the
We shall
whole
have to
thing
rebuild
has
that,
been
of
implanted
course.
into my brain.
We
Or
shall put that
imagined
over
by it.
here then, which should cover
Whatever
everything
this
still.
is, it's confusing. Even for me.
I wonder if it's worth putting like a little cluster of workers around each of the hypertubes. Hyperloops. Hyperloops. Oh, something's dead up here and carbon mine's gone. Get rid of that. Oh, and another one down here. Another water extractor, actually. You see why water's becoming a bit of a problem. I wonder if they're starting to reduce the number of water resources you're finding. Hello. No maintenance. Because you're about to... There's another one there, but a bit too far away. Because you're about to get all the oceans anyway. So I wonder if they're going to create a bit of a resource drain. So some water over there, but it's quite far and it's about to get flooded. How are we doing down here? We have our research outpost, so that should start getting people in very, very soon. Not much else we can really do down here at the moment, because we're still waiting for other stuff. People are coming over, though. Look at them go. Boom. People are moving in, which is lovely. So that's starting to generate some science. We're up to 1,900 people, although it's on a red line. There are pending departures and no pending arrivals, apparently. But we are at least doing that. Oh yes, you have no maintenance, it's just being built, and then we can build the water extractor. And I think that is going to be a good place for us to stop around then. So we've expanded all the way down into SA12. We've expanded our Hyperloop network, which is looking pretty nice. It's just a bit dead over here. And there's not a lot. Maybe we should. Maybe we should. Yeah, let's put it, if we could put it where it's got 3, that might be quite a good place. No maintenance there, apparently, which seems insane. Oh, right, okay, I see. Let's pop that there then. So once that's done, we can connect that. Oh, that'll maybe go just a little bit extra. There is one there, actually, which I just haven't connected to anything. Oh no, it's an aeronautical scanner. I keep getting those two icons confused all the time. So that is actually very nearly done. We might wait for that, just otherwise we might forget by the time we come back next time that it is a thing. And there's nowhere else I can see. Oh, this one's built actually as well. So let's select this one. Get these connected up. That's nice. That's all working up there again now, which is also very nice. And this one is actually now up and running. So let's get this one connected up. Nope. You. Thank you. And that should add a nice little bonus to our transit, I think. Maybe we need one over here, like up here as well, but we'll look at that next time. We're going to leave that there for now. Then I always aim to do this for about half hour. I get just so lost in this game. I'm really, really enjoying it. Hope you're enjoying it as well, of course. If you are, do hit that like button. That would be massively appreciated. Comment, subscribe, all those good things. Don't forget I stream every Wednesday at 7 PM UK time. Although that being said, I am not streaming this coming week, so there's no stream on the 19th. I'll be back on the 26th with a brand new stream game. So come along and say hello there. Be wonderful to see you. Otherwise, I'll see you next time in Per Aspera. And as always, thank you very much for joining me. Oh, look at that. Perfect. So as that's now done, we'll just get this going and then we'll leave that there. Perfect. Thank you very much for joining me again.